Well, if you have lost a loved one, that life after loss can be hard, but Hospice of the Big Country is ready to help you. Here with us now is Mr. Bert Williams. Thank you for joining us today, sir.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming on, and this is something that y'all do, what you said, about six times a year, this life after loss class, and it really is helping. It really is helping people, right?
Well, the people say it does.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we have people who go through and wait a while and come back and process again. And so we always look forward to having return folks to come back with us.
And let's talk about this life after loss class. What are some things that you're doing in these group sessions to help people grieve?
Well, we try, first of all, to help people to grasp and be comfortable with the thought that while every loss is unique, we have an awful lot of commonality in our losses, and therefore they're in a comfortable setting with people who know what something close to what they're going through, and that in many cases becomes I'm not weird or strange because of what I've been experiencing. And then we just move on to through the rather typical things that most families experience when they lose a loved one.
And so obviously Hospice of the Big Country is through the West Texas Rehab Center. So does this course cost anything for these people to go through it?
No, it's free to the public, whoever wishes to come. And they don't have to have been on hospice service with us or any hospice service in order to participate.
And I know we always talk about this, but what is a good time period for someone to really start and reach out? Because I know some people want to try as soon as a death happens, but you said sometimes it's better to wait a little bit.
We think it is, as a rule, Stacey. There's so much that goes on whenever you lose a loved one, so many emotions, and then there's real practical things, you know, of dealing with the estate and all of that, and there's just so many things to deal with. We think probably somewhere around 3 months is the first time that folks have a chance to kind of settle down a little bit and begin to really come to terms with the nature of the loss and what they might do in terms of where they might go.
And how do people get signed up for this? Do they need to RSVP to show up?
Actually, they don't. It is just come.
Okay.
And as a rule, what we found is that it's about a good group, usually around 8 to 10, something like that. It gathers with us, and so they just come.
And when is your next class starting?
Starts next Monday, April the 1st at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 to 11:30, and it'll be 5 successive Mondays after that, or 4 after that, 5.
All right, and if someone can't come to these sessions, I guess you'll have another one in the coming months too.
Yes, we will. About every other month is when we schedule.
All right, well, we appreciate you coming on and what you do for our community, Bert. If you would like to come out for this course, it will be at the Hospice of the Big Country, which is located at 4601 Hartford Street every Monday, April 1st through the 29th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. For more information, you can call 793-5450 or go to westtexasrehab.org.